Hello all, greetings, I am Gilles Morcillon. I wanted to send greetings and blessings and welcome. I hope you're having a really nice day. I wanted to maybe to say first that I am often called to come and speak about those ascension principles, transcendental psychology, esoteric sciences, tarot, oracle, sociology, administrative wisdom, education, and so on. Although I will recenter probably most of my messages toward art, culture, art theory, creation in the future. If you have any theme or subject you wish me to discuss, please feel free to leave me a comment below. I will do my best to address those ideas. Of course, I would rather address the lighter side of things. Of course, the decay, the disease, the destruction, all those things will continue to go on, and we don't need to discuss it. You just if you want to see what's going on that level, just turn on the TV. You're gonna have plenty of decay, disease, and destruction about on the news media. So I wish to speak of those things that are more on the lighter side. Right now, this Venus retrograde is forcing us to review, to revise, to remember certain romantic connection, and to revise our view in relationship to romance, money. For money and relationship are very, very Venusian. Venus brings those things into our life, so we have to balance it out with our spirituality. And in essence, on April 15th, Venus will go forward, so all of this new shift will be happening towards Easter, new self-empowerment. For money and intimacy are two subjects where spirituality does not mix too well. For instance, if you're doing business, if you start talking about extraterrestrial in the middle of the business, it's not going to work out unless you're selling extraterrestrial technologies or a book about extraterrestrial or something like that. But usually you keep your eye on the ball. Same thing with relationship. If I meet a woman that I like, I'm not going to get into a deep trans-dimensional discussion. We're not in psychoanalysis. I'm going to go into a discussion that allows the intimacy, the bond of intimacy to be created. So those things are important. We need to bring the light, but we do not want to overwhelm this any aspect of life with spirituality. For spirituality, something very personal. You only bring those energy to the picture when it is the time. Of course, here I have to open to discuss that openly, because otherwise there would be no interest in those videos. The idea is to keep your eyes on the ball. We have to keep our eyes on the ball. We know we have to achieve something, but it's like in tennis. If we play tennis and we lose sight of the ball for 1 second during a point, we lose the point. And it's the same thing. We have to keep our eyes on the ball, no matter what the distraction may be. We have to try to do our best to stay focused on what we know is important for us. And that is to stay present, to stay in the now. For when we are in the now, we are able to gain clarity about the past and vision of the future. And the more connected we are, the easier those things get. So on a spiritual level, the essence of what we are seeking to do is to find peaceful mental state, a peaceful physical state, and a peaceful emotional state. And then from there, the astral body and the spiritual bodies will align, and we'll get into a new level of connection with our other soul, with our higher selves, and with our God self. In essence, you want to trust the first thought, first intention. Do not second guess yourself. It's usually good to follow that. For what we are seeking is to control our frequency, to allow ourselves to stay on a high frequency, no matter what happens outside of us. It is more like a state of being, a quality of life, because all of the ups and downs of the physical world will continue for quite a while, and so it is not necessarily when we are faced to that and we can help. It is always good to help, but we do not want to force our help, and we also want to allow those process. For humanity has to be face to face with a lot of its shadows, and a lot of things will come back up to the forefront. So the situation for us is laziness. Laziness is the call of success here. It is someone who has achieved everything he wanted to achieve on the material plane, but life is challenging him to go beyond the box, to move outside of the comfort zone. And so it is what is the challenge for us, is to get out of that zone. What is invisible is the totality of existence. It is the ability to become one with the one that is all. And it is all going to be coming into the possibility, great expansion on the conscious level. And as the superconscious get closer, what we see outside of us is the rubble. Rubble is to be able to manifest your authentic self, to liberate yourself from the chain and to shine your light, your truth, to become the self-empowered healer, the self-empowered emperor. It is the emperor, it is the one that has you have the responsibility of a whole kingdom, and you have billions of cells to administer. So they're all waiting for you to be in full consciousness, to follow your music, so to speak. For now, they're working automatically, but there will be a great deal of awakening on the DNA level, on the genetic. Some inner codes will be happening that will manifest by expansion within the consciousness. That is always how it happens. What we are learning right now is integration, is how to integrate the yin and the yang, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, to bring the mental and the emotional together, all of those polarities. It is all the yin and the yang are observer. They are like polar opposite, but they are one in essence. But they observe everything and they condition all things. It is a very powerful force. And we have that within ourselves, so we do choose to integrate that, which is to get the alchemical energy level. And what we will gain from that understanding is success. Success, the ability to feel the success, to be recognized for what the work that has been done. And so there's will be great celebration in sharing, and all of this will come even more manifested towards the spring. For now, it's a time of reflection. It is a time maybe of some introspection, to connect, keep connecting well to your guides. For we have many guides, but if you need help with a relationship, please ask your guardian angels. If you need help with money, ask your pathfinder guide. And if you have need any assistance with your spiritual, more personal spiritual aspect of your life, call on your master guide for those higher intelligence. I'm not saying you want to become dependent on them, but there are resources that will not they will not interact with you unless you ask them, and they are eager to make more contact, to be more present in our life. And so day after day we are accessing more, we are elevating our frequency, and so we are getting closer to that point where we're going to find that resolution that will lead us to the next plateau for our next cycle of creation. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you very much for liking, for sharing, for commenting. If you have any ideas of things that you would wish me to talk about in those videos, please feel free to leave me a message or a comment. And I wish you a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Namaste.